And welcome back to another episode of Diminished Truth. I am your only host on the show, and it is Friday Eve, Thursday morning for people that understand Friday Eve, but it is Thursday. Tomorrow, I believe, is a federal holiday. I'm not really sure what it's for, something about Galveston, Texas. But what we got for you today, just a bunch of random shit I put together between last night and this morning. And one of the main topics is from the UK, actually. And a inquiry that came out with, let's just say, not so favorable outcome to the UK government. And anybody that was held, that's in these records, they should probably go to jail if they have them. Find their names. It's ridiculous. 250,000 and 95% of the rapists were Muslim migrants. And now after this report, they voted to deport these motherfuckers. But that's not why we're here. We're here because you haven't had a cup of coffee yet. Obviously, you can tell I've had my cup of coffee. So you should probably go get yours, right? But if you don't drink coffee, that's fine. There's plenty of other alternatives. You've been here long enough. You know your alternatives. And it is Friday Eve. Pretty sure it's 5 o'clock somewhere in Europe. Just saying. Go ahead and start drinking. But before you start drinking, you might want to get something to eat, because it's never a good thing to drink on an empty stomach. Trust me. I know. Over and over and over again, because I was young and dumb. Now I eat. Well, I don't drink anymore, but when I would drink, I would make sure I had a full stomach, because we know I like to drink that bourbon. But, product placement time, since I already had my coffee. Ghost Energy Drinks, Welch's flavor. Can't beat it. But Michael Jackson says, just beat it. What's up, Yeti? Oh, you heard the click. Time for the drink. Always like a grape soda. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of 18 and above, we obviously know I got to get started with a song. I didn't know this song existed till yesterday. And I was listening to him like, damn, this sounds like it's back in the 90s. But no, this aren't 90s. This is, holy shit, did I go back to America? I did not. All right, pause for a second. Am I back? I'm back. Pretty sure I'm back. Back again. Told you, I was still stuck in Venezuela. And it looks like we're back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. All right. Nothing to worry about. Just relax. What was I doing? Music video. Come on, y'all. Get her done. February. The Lord. All right. Paradox. The Paradox. If you guys want to look them up, let me put the link to this video because fuck yeah. Show them some love. Show them some love. There it is. There it is. Anyway, let's see what we got. What we got next. Oh, yep. We're heading over to X. And you know what happens when X? You find some racist shit that's about to come up, right? Right? I'm going to behave, and I'm not going to say any racial slurs today. Or at least I'm going to attempt to. But that doesn't mean the videos have to abide by that. Myron?
They're the most racist people in America, bro. They're the most racist niggas in America. I see black dudes walking around openly. Fuck these crackers.
Oh.
The only good crackers are dead cracker. Fuck these crackers. Talking shit about Indian niggas. Fuck you, the Indian niggas. Fuck you, Chinese niggas. Ching chong bong da dong. Yo, blacks are the most racist niggas in America. They'll talk shit. You a tether. Fuck you, nigga. You a Arab. You a terrorist. Let somebody respond. Shut your nigger ass up. What?
Oh. See, I told you I'm behaving. I'm behaving. I had no idea he was going to say that wink, wink.
A tether, fuck you, nigga. You a Arab. You a terrorist. Let somebody respond. Shut your nigger ass up. What'd you say? They could call you all the fucking racist terms in the book. But if you respond with shut up, nigger, they're going to lose their fucking minds. Let's just be all the way honest. Nobody likes black people.
That's not me saying it. I wouldn't say chimp out, I promise. Not today.
Including myself. I don't like y'all niggas, man. I don't. Clip it up, get mad, put on all the fucking vlogs. I don't give a shit.
Whoa.
I don't.
Whoa! He is from North Africa.
Clip it up, get mad, put on all the fucking vlogs. I don't give a shit.
Yeah!
I don't fucking like you retarded black people. I don't. You niggas are stupid. Nobody wants to be around y'all niggas. Once you get some money, where do you move? To a white neighborhood. I don't want to be around you niggas. Put me with the Asians, bro. Put me with the Jeets. Put me with the whites. I don't want to be around y'all niggas. And nobody does. It's just that nobody can fucking say this shit because they don't want to get stabbed or shot or assaulted or lose their job or be called a fucking racist. I don't care. Fuck it. I'm saying what everyone in America feels. Fuck you niggers, man. Whoa. I don't give a shit. Let it go viral. Let the fucking monkeys get mad. Whoa. Oh, well, that nigga Myron, he a tether. He Arab. Okay, but am I a liar? Am I lying about anything? Huh? That over 50% of the fucking violent crime in America is committed by a small percentage of the people? The fact that you guys got fucking backward ethics? The fact that I have a higher likelihood of being killed by someone that looks like me than a white person? Stupid ass niggas want to sit there. The white man is the enemy. Actually, statistically speaking, the enemy is going to be a person that looks just like you that's going to shoot your dumb monkey ass. Oh. Statistically speaking. I'm just unapologetically saying it. Nobody likes niggers. Bro, niggers don't even like niggers. Get the fuck out of here. Bro, these rapper niggas, they get some money. Where do they go? Do they move to the hood? No, they get out. Niggers don't even like niggers. The thing with you niggas is you guys don't like the truth. That's the problem with the black community. You guys don't like the fucking truth, bro.
That sounded like me on Friday. Told you, I'm not saying anything that, derogatory, negative. I can't control the videos. I can't control the videos. I didn't put them up there. Okay, actually, I did pick these videos. This one is, I think it's New York City. Yeah. Don't try to steal a bike from New York City when there's a bunch of other people around that, I don't know, want to step in. Although they stepped in kind of late, but they stepped in.
Them niggas scared as fuck.
My bike, fool. Oh.
Yo, you stealing your bike? He stole my bike. I just got it back.
Well, what the heck is the guy gonna do? Hey, yo, you stealing the bike? Hey, yo, you stealing the bike? What you gonna do about it, fat ass? Oh! Well, this is wild, isn't it? Watch me punch. Not that was funny. I like it. Oh! Oh! Oh, look, fucking finally someone stopped. Hurry up, cameraman.
You stole his bike? Did he steal it?
Oh, he's told.
Apparently, where you go?
Yeah, hockey is that.
Stay here.
Oh, see that knee?
He stole his bike.
Oh, and the cops just happen to be there.
Hey, don't go anywhere. Keep him. What's going on?
I really don't think it worked out well for that guy. I bet you he won't steal another bike again. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Bro. Absolute. I like that. I like that, Lady J. How you doing this morning? Oh, which one is this? All right, so this is at, I think, a trampoline park. And this obviously very adult male comes and approaches a white kid at a trampoline park and shoves him.
Go get to 10.
All that shit over with. Everybody go home.
Can't touch a kid, bro.
Why he bust his eye? Oh, I got fucking camera.
You keep touching my brother.
Looking now. Oh,
Oh, black dude says go get a gun and shoot the place.
oh shit. I always say go outside, go shit.
It's not even the same guy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't do TikTok, so I'm not going to go search for part 2, but I'm pretty sure that dumbass.
Go get to 10.
So I was watching this catch yesterday. Oh my fucking God. This dude, Alex had to break him down. Because this dude apparently catches pedophiles as well. But apparently he extorted one of the pedophiles that Alex ended up catching. So this guy catches pedophiles at the same time. At the same time, he wants to meet with a 13-year-old boy.
All right, guys. This is Christopher Charles Smith of Marietta, California. Y'all got to join locals to see this one, man.
Bro, he had to fight to get that dude arrested.
And I usually don't see him immediately. But he and Paul showed up at the meeting location, denied it was him, agreed to talk to us the next day to help us find pedos. Turns out this guy actually caught one of the pedos we caught before we caught him in Washington and tried to extort him for money. Now that pedo's in jail that we caught. Yeah, impersonated other people, try to give us the runaround. But here, we came to his house, we interviewed him the next day, which was today, and he admitted to us that it was in fact him, but he was only messaging the 13-year-old to sharpen up the pedo catchers. Such a manipulative piece of shit, but we got him to admit to it. We showed the cops the evidence of all the messages and him authenticating the messages. And
you guys can go watch.
Yep, he's going to jail. We're here with
Jake, Red Task Force.
did a tremendous job on it, man.
Stop.
Make sure you're following him.
Appreciate you bringing me out, brother.
Yes, sir. God, I'm so glad he's getting hooked up.
Bring that over here.
Such a good one.
Yeah, like at the first, the cops weren't going to arrest him. They eventually did. They did at least take his devices originally, and then they arrested him. Because I turned it off once they said they weren't going to arrest, and I heard Alex fucking arguing with him. And then he wanted to speak to the detective, which, you know what? If anything comes, it'll come. I'll find out later. And then I found out later that day. This dude was legit, I catch pedophiles. And then guess what? The GOAT caught him. And that guy was trying his best to talk circles around Alex. And Alex like, bruh. No, we're not doing this. You're not smarter than me.
So, I've been watching these videos about these racist people. And
well, first of all these racist people, I need you to go find yourself a dentist. All right? I realize I need a dentist, but I don't give a shit. This lady.
Other people going off on them, in particular white people. And
I mean, look at it. It's like she decided to get a fucking bag of rocks and like, oh, these look like candy.
I live in Colorado, so we don't really see a lot of that. Maybe Colorado Springs, that's different. But I mean, Denver metro area, we don't see a lot of that. I don't. I mean, I was a native. I was born and raised here.
You're an Indian?
So I wish a racist would.
Would what? Would what? I hope you say what?
Here's why.
I wish a racist would. Would what? I don't want to know why. I want to know what you're going to do. Are you going to stare at me? Are you going to offer me some rocks to chew on?
I am Gen X. I am perimenopause.
Oh no, she's Gen X, guys. Be scared. Be very afraid of this Gen X. Jesus.
Puzzle. And I have a whole lot of rage. Which, we all keep inside and boil over and cry and eat ice cream and get on with it. But
Wait. You cope by eating ice cream and getting on and crying and getting on with it? You ain't ready. Jesus Christ. You ain't ready. You ain't ready.
I have a whole lot of rage that I could word vomit on somebody and make them feel about that big.
Well, first of all, lady, if you're going to try to word vomit somebody, we saw Hillary and Kamala do it. But the best thing, when you start word vomiting, just tell you shut up and walk away. Or shut up and raise your hand when you want to speak.
So, it's my way of comedy, like, especially for racist. So I
got this problem. Hold on, we'll let her finish.
I wish they would, because it'd probably go viral.
I wish they would, because it'd probably go viral. Well, lady, if I approach you and become racist, what are you going to do? Because I don't know if you've heard, but I'm black. I have a black card given to me by black people. I have video proof that says I am black. So I hope you wish I would. But you never said what you'd do. What would you do? Bake me a pie? Huh? You live in Colorado, so would you bake me some pot brownies? Some pot cookies? Something. Come on, bro. Look at that smile. That's a smile only a dentist would hate. Oh. I'm not saying my teeth are perfect. I'm not, but I do have free dental care for myself, and I pay for dental care for my family. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. All right. That lady just struck me as kind of interesting. Now, I'm not saying karma's a bitch, but don't kick a cat, especially if you're an Arab. What you get, bitch? Watch that again. Kick. Trip. One more time. Kick. Trip. Dumb bitch. And the cat's looking at you like you're retarded. Oh, yo, this shit's wild, guys. I watched this morning. I did not. Let's just say, this was an interesting arrest. And this is on X, so I didn't find it on YouTube, and I don't plan on it, because we're going to watch this now. And pay attention. When this dude runs off, oh my God, he picked the dumbest place to run off to.
Anybody going in and out of the house?
No.
How long you been over here?
I'm gonna be honest with you, officer. Just please don't come. I've been brutalized by officers. That's how I'm not accusing you. I know. I'm just.
Yo, brutalized by officers. That's the same thing that that dude Alex caught in Sioux City, I think.
Just talking.
Brutalized by officers.
I got you.
It was a white SUV in the driveway?
Yes. White kid, young. No, I see you right now. You're right in front of the house.
I'm homeless,
Okay.
and I live in my car.
Who lives here?
I don't know. That's why I talked to the guy, and he said that no one's been living here in the past 3 years or so. I don't want to get towed because I'm trying to live on the beach. I actually just got a job down here at the Mikey Malley's. You know that little breakfast spot right here?
No, I think so, yeah.
Malley Mikey's or something. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes. So I just got a job there. I start this Saturday. So
Okay.
I'm trying, you know what I mean? And I'm living in my car. I'm not trespassing. It says on there no trespassing. I don't need to go in there for no reason. All my life is in this car.
Right. Well, I mean, if you're not supposed to be here, you can't stay here. You have ID with you?
Yeah, I mean, the guy said it was okay, but again, like, no one lives here, so technically it doesn't actually belong to whoever even reported.
No, I get what you're saying, but if there's a no trespassing sign, that means the whole entire property.
Hey, let's go ahead and read him first.
Yeah.
Let's go, what?
How you doing? Hold on. Hey.
Okay, I know, but you...
No. Step over here. I don't know why you're stepping in that
Because
car.
my
I don't know who you
stuff,
are.
that's
Get away
my
from your
phone.
phone.
I
Okay,
gave, I
step
know,
over
but
here.
Come over here. Come over here. Come over here.
What is your name?
That's my phone, though.
Okay,
So you're
what
like,
is
but
your
you're
What is your
breaking-
name?
Chase. It's
Okay,
on the
Chase,
ID.
listen to me. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can't be used against you in court. You have
What
the
are
right
you
to talk to a lawyer.
You don't.
Listen to him.
You're right.
We ask you any questions to have a lawyer present. Hey!
Oh no, of course you
Come on,
did.
running. White male, blue shirt, white shorts, southbound on Peninsula.
Get on board.
I'm gonna go back and get the truck.
All right.
Running back towards A1A through the church parking lot. Get some units on A1A.
Bro, I'm getting busy. You lose them?
Alright, let's get a description. White shorts, blue shirt. I think he went westbound from the church.
Alright, so he's heading towards Peninsula?
Yes, I think he doubled back. Hey, where'd you see that guy run at?
Where'd you see him?
Huh?
Where'd you lose him at?
He went this way, I lost him.
Where'd you last see him at?
when he turned left, come around this side of the church.
Central, you ready for a perimeter? I need units on Van Avenue, Peninsula, Atlantic, and Carolyn Terrace. Somebody get to Carolyn first. That's where his vehicle is, in case he doubles back.
Bravo 13 is going to be with the vehicle.
I mean,
I see him, he's going to the river.
What?
He's in the intercoastal, about 10 feet off the shoreline.
What?
Hey, dude! Hey!
Got water.
Hey, you're gonna get dog bit! You better get back here, that dog's gonna bite your ass!
The dog's gonna come out there and bite him. He's counterproductive.
We're gonna let the dog out!
Let him out.
PA don't work?
PA
don't work.
Shit.
PA doesn't work. Hey, does a PA work on this car?
Jackson, does the PA work? Yes, sir.
Hey, make some announcements. K9's coming. I don't want to send you in by yourself.
I don't know. Get one more guy.
What do you need to be combative?
You don't give a about that.
Come back. We're going to release the K9.
10-4, just got a subject that just ran from us. He's about 50 yards in the water. Dude, he was fast.
Yeah, it was.
Me,
I was driving after him.
Dude, me, Joey, and what's his face were all running as hard as we
all
got.
the way from Van?
Yeah.
We got a board going on.
Yeah. Take that hour to try to get across there. You got plenty of time.
Joey, grab a long rifle. Oh, your truck's way back there. Go grab your rifle.
I don't understand the reason for the rifle.
Hey, we're gonna have Blake with a long rifle for a lethal. I'm gonna put him out on the dock.
Let me get your rifle. Mine's in maintenance.
Yeah, no worries.
Hi, let me get your rifle. Oh, that optic is 0 to your eyeball? Okay. Yeah. He wears glasses, so I don't know if his vision's completely good when he zeroed that. You might be off.
That dude's a lightning bolt. We were driving after him in our cars. He is fast. All three of us were right there when he ran. He dusted everybody.
Hey, he kept trying to get in that back seat.
Yeah, that's why I said Melendez is back with the car.
Do you live here? Okay. How long has his car been parked there? Do you know?
So the car's been there maybe later Saturday. I left at 5 Saturday. But when I came home Sunday, it was there. Now when I came home today, there was somebody standing there on the porch. And she
on the porch, not in.
All right, lady, this is a very important question. If they were standing on the porch, were there any monkeys on that porch? Just curious. Because you never know. Some people in Florida might have monkeys on their porch.
Inside?
No, not inside.
Okay.
I don't think anybody's been. I don't know if it was a woman or a man, but they said hello.
Was that today?
Yes, when
Okay.
I came home about 4.
I just wanted to confirm that
No.
he didn't enter inside the house. It
As
doesn't.
far as I know.
Okay.
I mean, are you guys comfortable going out there to snatch him?
Get them.
All right, if you guys are comfortable.
He's bobbing though, so.
When I was doing pre-hospital trauma life support, one of the, was it pre or was it trauma aims? It's one of the medical courses that I took. We actually had to do a water rescue. Let me tell you, they picked the coldest fucking day for us to go out there and get them. Cold ass day.
Do they have a board? Y'all have a board? Oh, they got it.
I lost the visual on him. There he is. He's splashing right there. See him right there? Like just to the right of the
I
green.
don't
That's
see
it.
him.
Yeah.
You don't need a rifle, dude. He's swimming. This man told me go. Who did? This man.
Where'd he go, Miss Monty?
No, one of our guys used to be a lifeguard, and one of the Shores paramedics used to be a lifeguard, so they're going in to get him. So this him, we got the drone going up.
You see him?
Hang on, I'm looking.
Yeah, he's struggling. One Ocean 15 Central. We have one SO and one Shore.
They just happen to get lucky and get a former lifeguard and a current lifeguard. That's EMS.
In the water. That can run like the wind blows.
And I don't think some of those
Dude, he
kids-
took off. We were like, holy shit.
Dude, I am freezing my ass off.
But I have jumped in water on the
Can run like the wind
Let me
blows.
tell you.
You can't swim very good.
Let me tell you, when you get in a water, especially if you do a polar plunge, it's cold. And it's like an instant shock in your body. Because I'm one of those people where, like, I'm not going to ease my way into it. I'm just going to jump in. So if I'm jumping in cold water, I'm jumping in cold water.
Bro, you must be Dave. Which house did you see him in?
I saw him going through the corner there, cutting to the back.
Not in the house, though.
No, not in the house.
Not in the house. Okay, but he was around the house.
He was going through that busted gate. And
Okay.
I yelled at him, and he spun around, and he says, well, I'm not doing nothing wrong. And I said, well, why are you in here?
Gotcha. Okay.
I ain't doing nothing wrong. You just bother me because I'm a white
Gotcha.
man.
I saw him on the porch.
Is it because he's gay?
All right, but he never actually went inside the house. He was just walking between the houses.
Go ahead, WC2. I got Stan and one of the guards going out on paddle boards to go grab him. If he's
Dude, he's
combative,
out
I got
there.
a boat coming up. He's literally like 75 yards off the shore, so I think we're good right now. He's not going anywhere.
Ransom, he is a phenomenal swimmer.
Yeah, so is Stan. This guy couldn't be in a worse predicament right now.
It's funny that they're using surfboards. We were using a
Yeah, they'll probably
Line
let those
board.
see your hands.
His head is underwater. Looks like they're handcuffing him right
Got
now.
him.
Don't look any stronger at all.
Tell him what he's won, Johnny. He's won an all-inclusive trip to the Volusia County Branch Jail. All expenses paid, met with a complimentary bologna sandwich.
No cheese.
Hold the cheese. It's a non-dairy sandwich. I'm glad it wasn't just us that thought he was fast, because the shores, they're like, dude, we were driving after him down the street and he was fast.
I saw when he cut through the yards. I was like, holy shit. And the squad behind him. I thought he was going to cut back up. That's why I came through this way. I was like, he's got to come back around.
Yeah.
He's not going to jump in the way.
Sure.
No, no, he's not going to do that.
I don't know why everybody thinks the river is a great idea. It just seals their fate.
Sure as shit, he jumped in the river. I'm like,
As soon as you guys say go into the water, I was like, yeah. Hey, let's charge him with 3 separate counts of resisting.
Oh.
You guys find him?
Yeah, we found him. We found him.
He's just crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Apparently.
well, I seen him out here in the road screaming at the road, you know. And I was
Oh,
like,
really?
oh, yeah.
Well, you guys won't be seeing him again, so.
They're like, repeat. I'm trying. You're like, oh.
Here.
Aw, he's crying.
Wow.
Aw, he's so sad.
Well, the problem is now he's wet and cold.
Yeah, and tired.
Hey, Jack, watch the strap on its feet.
Come to me, man.
No, get your surrender.
Michael Phelps.
Let me see your hands.
Get your feet on. There you go. All right. Can you step over?
Step over.
I got you. We ain't gonna let you fall.
We got you.
Look at this deputy right here. Just face this guy right here in front of you.
Face me.
Please don't hurt me. I surrender. Please don't hurt me.
We're not gonna hurt you. We're not gonna hurt you. We're done. We're done with all that. We're gonna walk this way, all right?
Cold? Look cold.
It's
You should
cold,
wear a
huh?
jacket next time.
Yeah.
Please don't hurt me.
We're not gonna hurt you, bud. We're done. We're done with that.
You're high-fiving.
No, we're high-fiving each other.
High five. Everyone's safe. No one got hurt. Everyone's good. Where you from, bud?
Maryland.
Maryland. We actually enforce crime here in Florida.
I like it.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, you did when you ran from the deputies that were in uniform. We told you to stop. So there's that.
That's true.
Yeah, there's that part.
But you are transferring. Okay.
You know, the
Oh,
homeowner's got to be
it wasn't a
pissed off
question, but I
because of
appreciate
traffic.
acknowledging it.
No, I actually had to acknowledge it myself, but yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I would.
Sometimes we just got to do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Life's all about acknowledging our mistakes.
Yes, sir.
What's your name, bud?
Chase.
Okay. Do you have anything on you that's
No, they had to
focus or
chase
anything?
crazy.
No weapons on you, right? Okay. These girl shorts? They're not girl shorts.
Oh, they are, yeah.
Okay. 2026.
All right, so I have a question. When you jumped in the water, did you think you were going to escape by jumping in the water?
No, to be honest, you want to know what I was thinking?
Yeah, I was curious.
I just gotta live. That was what I was thinking. I just
gotta live?
I can't be captured.
Going in the water is not the
Why
best
are
way
you
to do
running?
that.
Yeah.
We fish people out of the river all the time, bud. So just so you know, for the future, don't do that again.
I don't do this. I'm not a criminal.
I'm just saying, in the future.
You might not be a criminal, but you did some criminal today.
Yes.
Yeah. Hop on in. You, me, and Mr. Pooh are going to go right back
They're
to your
going to get
car.
the car and sell some food.
Fantastic work, sir. That was some spectacular boarding, if I've ever seen it. You were hauling ass on that thing. You should have just stayed and talked to us, man. You put yourself in jail today for no good reason. You got some wheels, I'll give you that. Well, now you learned today you got nothing to be scared of. Just if you have a bad burger at McDonald's, it doesn't mean you're never going back to McDonald's. Hang tight for a few minutes.
I just spoke with all the RPs and the neighbors. He never entered in the house. He walked between the gates, no signs of forced entry, nothing.
We go through the car?
He didn't go through the car yet.
We're going to inventory it and tow it.
All right, I'll go interview him for you real quick. All right, what was your first name again?
Chase.
Chase. All right, I'm Deputy Bissonette. I'm with the
Look at
Sheriff's
that.
Office.
You see that? Little poop emoji stuffed animal looking at him in the window. I like it. That cop's got a good sense of humor.
All right, remain silent. You understand your rights. Okay. All right, first and foremost, do you live here? Okay, what are we doing here today?
My parents and I don't have a great relationship. They just basically want me dead. I just was like, I'm gonna just live at the beach. So I came here. Somehow I just landed at this address, but I don't know my maps landed in here. And then the guy was out there. I was like, I'm not trying to break into one's house. Man, I've been here for like the past 2 nights, and he's seen me in the morning. I've actually taken a couple naps in my car here. So
let me ask you this. Earlier today, somebody saw you down along the side of the house. What were you doing on the side of the house?
I was trying. I had to pee, and I was being lazy, and I just peed on in the grass.
When you were running, I know I heard Deputy Snowden yell. I'm assuming you heard him yell when he yelled stop. You did hear that? Okay.
I did hear. Yes, sir. 100%. I'm wrong.
All right,
it was a complete evasion.
Like I said, I just want to be clear. That's all. I don't want to.
Complete evasion.
All right, hang out for a few minutes. Let me chat with him.
Why did he run?
Because he's apparently been brutalized by law enforcement in Maryland. Said he was on the side of the house because he was taking a piss, and over here is too open, so he went over there to take.
Dispelled our alarms, and I would have been like, dude, park somewhere else.
Literally what I told him. I'm like, dude, all you had to do is just stay. Hop on out for me. Bring over to Deputy Snowden's truck. The truck's closed up and it's going to be towed. Deputy Snowden's going to be the one doing the report. He's the one that you didn't want to stay and talk to.
Okay.
What did we learn today?
Wait.
Don't run from the sheriff's office.
Yes.
Because we'll come get you. On land or in the water, right? All right.
The suspect, 28-year-old Chase, was charged with loitering or prowling and resisting without violence.
Don't run from the cops. Unless you're really good at it and you don't jump in a river. There's plenty of other things you could have done besides jumping in the river. But then again, you would have to double back and get your van, and that's probably not something you would have wanted to see.
All right, what's up, guys? Good shit, officer. This is Chaz Duran. His real name Marciano Duran.
There you go.
Duran works at an elementary school. He goes by Chaz. Works at an elementary school here in San Bernardino County. He's a speech therapist for disabled children. Sick. Just came to his house. Very nice house here. He admitted to having over 100 images and videos of child pornography on his phone as young as infants and toddlers. Arranged a sexual meeting with who he thought was a 13-year-old boy and sent his, let's just say I know what every inch of him looks like, okay? And extremely sick. Looks like this deputy did a damn good job listening to the evidence and doing his follow-up here. But yeah, share this around. He can never be around kids again. Elementary school teacher, guys. Adios.
Elementary school and a special needs speech therapist. So you know he gets plenty of one-on-one time with kids. Wonder how many of those images that he took himself. Teacher. Fucking teacher. Again. A special needs teacher, which is even worse. Oh, fuck out of these fucking pedophile pieces of shit. Am I still being good, right? I haven't said anything racist yet? Alright, I hope so.
And this morning we're joined by the House Minority Leader, Brooklyn Congressman Hakeem Jeffries.
No, we don't listen to this, but I think I just wanted to get to a certain point.
America's far too expensive. We need to focus on actually trying to make life.
We got to start with breaking news.
I just think about it. Hakeem Jeffries, you know, the Brooklyn Obama. He never says anything that's truthful. And I don't know why people still listen to him like he's some kind of great leader.
Can we talk about that? Let's talk about a possible peace deal with Iran. What do you know about this peace deal?
Well, we haven't been briefed yet, and so we are awaiting that from the administration. My concern has been from the beginning that this is a war that we never should have entered into. It was a reckless war of choice that obviously has cost the American people significantly, particularly as it relates to skyrocketing gas prices.
Right. But they're going back down. And if you think about it, the deal says no nuclear, period. Period. Right now, a barrel of oil is $73 with the Strait reopened. And it's only going to get better. The only issue is if Iran decides they want to step in again. I hope Trump is like, you know what? Fuck you guys. We made the deal. You don't want to abide by it? Have fun.
In an environment where the cost of living was already too high. Now, the president has indicated that even with this tentative agreement, there's still unresolved issues related to Iran's nuclear aspirations. That's ironic to us because the president said last year that Iran's nuclear program had been completely and totally obliterated. So,
right. He did say that. However, what you're not paying attention to is all that nuclear dust and radiation and uranium is buried underground. They're going to get that.
there's a lot of ambiguity that needs to be sorted out over the next few days.
I know. He's saying that his deal, you know, or the reason why he got involved and tried to get this is that the Obama deal did not sufficiently address ballistic missiles, and Iran continued some uranium enrichment. So there were things that were still on the table that Iran was not agreeing to, even though it had an agreement years ago.
Well, the one problem with the Trump approach is that...
Wait, so they made the deal. Iran's like, fuck you, Obama. But Trump's the bad guy.
The agreement that Iran entered into back in 2015...
required, only allowed them to have like 3% enrichment of uranium, not 60.
Limited their nuclear ambitions, and nobody disagreed with that, including the Trump administration during the first Donald Trump presidency, until President Trump, for whatever the reason, decided to pull the plug. And the strength of that agreement that President Obama entered into is that it also...
Actually, Donald Trump did address Iran. Remember when he killed that General Soleimani?
Also involved our partners throughout the world, including Great Britain, France, and Germany, along with India and South Korea and Japan, and party to the agreement also included China and Russia. And so
so Trump wants the world to get in on helping them, uniting, but you don't want that. And it's what I've noticed, both conservatives and liberals in the past 2 days, actually past week and a half, maybe more. None of them seem to want any progress or deal to end operations in Iran. They say, we shouldn't get involved. We shouldn't get involved. And now that Trump's finally found a way out of it, they're getting too much out of this. We didn't get anything. Well, bro, what you didn't know is that we were getting a bunch of oil sold from our country around the world.
Decision to actually break from that agreement, which Donald Trump made.
Oh, yeah, he definitely brought a new hat saying, oh, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. He's going to be, I bet you when the Knicks go to the White House, because they already accepted it, I bet you he's going to want to be there.
Has led us to a situation where he then gets us involved in a war.
That's that New York style. They like to buy oversized baseball caps, flat brim, and just wear them like that. I always hated it. Show you. None of that flat bill shit. See?
Of choice in the Middle East, which he said he wasn't going to get us into. He wasn't there to start wars. He was there to stop them.
He did stop.
And then turns around. More than $100 billion in taxpayer money has been spent. 13 lives have been lost. Hundreds of people have been seriously injured.
Did he totally forget about the whole global war on terrorism for the past 20 years where people were dying? Did he mention the 13 fucking service member that Biden got killed in fucking Afghanistan? They don't remember that. They only want to remember what, well, Trump did it, so it's bad.
And now it's not clear, was it all worth it in terms of the outcome? That remains to be seen.
One of the criticisms of the Obama deal was that when it comes to some of the nuclear issues, it sort of pushed it down the line. It didn't necessarily get rid of it or solve the problem, which is what the Trump administration says is the intention and what will happen with this deal. Do you feel confident at all that
Damn, Hakeem, you're regretting going on this show,
that is going to be what the end result is here?
We don't have any confidence that the end result is that you're going to get an agreement that's actually longer or stronger.
See, they don't want this deal to happen. They want this war to, we don't want this war to continue. But, you know, if it continues, we're not going to say anything. Well, because we wanted to be the ones that did it. You guys can't even get the country straight inside the country. Why should you be dealing outside of the country? That's not your job. You're not the State Department.
Operationally, that would make sense. But in terms of Iran's strategic negotiating position, they are in a stronger position now than they were in prior to the war being started, because prior to the war, Iran didn't have control of the Strait of Hormuz. Now they have control. And as a result of that, have been able to inflict economic pain on the American people as a result of gas.
These guys don't care about an American pimp. They don't. Then why would they keep raising taxes? Why would they keep taking away freedoms? They don't care about the American people. Get the fuck out of here, Hakeem Jeffries. We know you're part of fucking AIPAC money.
Gas prices being higher, food prices being higher, and the same thing across the world. So why in the world would Iran actually come to the table with a strengthened negotiating position and arrive at an agreement that puts them strategically, in their view, worse off?
And yet here we are. I mean, the Obama deal's not coming back. This is the deal that now is apparently the one that is going to move forward. Where do you see any positives? What would you need to see in the next couple of months here where you might say, oh, okay, maybe this is something that can move forward?
Well, the war needs to end. And that's been our position. We passed a resolution in the Congress that was bipartisan, joined by a handful of Republicans, to make clear that we believe that this reckless and costly war of choice.
It's funny how it's actually over. And now the Senate is like, you know what? We voted. Let's talk about it. It doesn't matter what you say in the Senate. It still got to go to the House. And that's been the problem the whole time.
Needs to end. The American people support that in a bipartisan way.
Right. We do. But it's ended. And the way that I see this is now that the Arabian Peninsula now has to have a bigger part in taking care of Iran and making them a partner to the rest of the world. Isn't that what we want? We want to be friendlies with every nation out there. But they don't want it. They want war to continue. They do. They talk all fucking day. We need to end these wars. Where the fuck were you for the past 20 fucking years when I was in Iraq and Afghanistan? Y'all didn't care. Suddenly you do?
And our view is that we need to focus on actually trying to make life better for the people of New York City and for the people of this country. The cost of living is way too high. America's far too expensive. And perhaps we should actually focus on solving our own.
That's funny. I think my gas is under $3. It's been under $3 for about a week. Eggs are still cheap. I can still get 60 eggs for about $7. 3 years ago, that same pack of 60 eggs was almost $40. And before all those eggs, it was $5 to $7 for 60 eggs. Cost of living's gone up? No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. Maybe if people started spending money not above their means, they don't need the vape. They don't need the Hennessy. They want those
problems here in the United States of America, as opposed to getting involved in this war overseas that involved more than a dozen Middle Eastern countries. And we're not even sure that at the end of the day, we're better off than we were prior to the war.
Well, can we be positive? Maybe something good's going to come out of this.
See his fucking face? He knows he's lying. Watch when his face looks, when he looks at the camera.
Than we were prior to the war.
Well, can we be positive? Maybe something.
Look at that. Look at that. Does that look like the face of someone you would trust? He looks like the fucking devil.
Good's going to come out of this. I mean, you got the Knicks hat on. Everybody's coming together. We're coming together as a city. Maybe something good will come out of the Iran peace deal.
Well, listen, I think the positive thing, hopefully for the American people, is that...
See, she's trying to make it to where you're not a negative Nancy. You're the reason deals like the Iran deal can fall apart. The fucking media is another reason these deals fall apart, because they spread propaganda and bullshit. They do it every fucking time a deal almost comes into place.
The Congress, working with the administration, can actually focus on the problems that the American people want us to solve.
All right.
Which is to make their life better.
Like voter ID.
With this high under Obama, too.
Here we go.
So,
want us to solve.
All right.
Which is to make their life
better. The gas
better.
prices were this high under Obama, too. So,
well, listen, no,
and Biden.
Well, I'm not...
Right, President Biden? Didn't we have gas prices at over $5?
No, well, there were gas prices in the immediate aftermath of
and I remember eggs were like $12 a dozen. But listen, that's in the past. We're moving forward.
Hakeem had nothing to do but laugh and smile. That's all he could do.
We got a big Knicks celebration happening on Thursday.
Absolutely.
What are we going to do? Are you going to be part of it?
I hope to be there, but I'm trying to work some travel logistics out.
Well, how about you be in Washington, D.C. doing your fucking job on a Thursday?
Because of pre-existing commitments, but being able to actually watch the Knicks during this playoff run with friends and family members and colleagues, you know, and neighbors has been an amazing thing. And, you know, as we were talking about, Rosanna, when the Knicks are magical, it brings everyone together, the whole city. And that's just a beautiful thing to see.
We've seen what happens when your city gets together after these wins. They're really together, beating the shit out of each other, vandalizing, breaking shit. Is that what you want the world to see? New York is, we're the Knicks fans, we're the best. We bring the entire city together.
We'll always treasure this, you know, run together. And I just salute, you know, a team that showed the grit, the heart, and soul of what makes New York City, New York City.
Where were you when they won? And was there any doubt that Jalen Brunson, the guy who's put it on his back for the whole playoffs, was going to bring him back?
Yeah, what was incredible.
Listen, guys, this was all because of Danhausen. Danhausen uncursed the Knicks, and they went on that magical run. It's been on ESPN. He's going to be on Stephen A. Smith's show first something.
A few of us were gathered together in Manhattan, a few members.
I don't know. It amazes me, like, people like this, and this is local news in New York. And this goes for Republicans, Democrats, Libertarians. Stop hoping this deal falls apart. Stop hoping the deal falls a fucking apart. Because all you guys are doing is you're making Americans look like we don't care. Obviously, you don't care. Because you're not the ones that have to be over there. Hakeem Jeffries has never stepped foot in the Middle East. I spent more time in the Middle East than he's been in fucking Congress.
There's a Congress somewhere from out of town, some members of the New York City delegation to watch it. Because we had been tracking this playoff run together.
I don't know why I'm still in this
mostly in
retard.
I got fired, y'all. I got fired. They finally found the video. That video, they found the video.
One of the biggest things I've always said, and you can go back and check previous streams, September 12th, 2001 is probably my favorite day in the entire world. The entire world. The entire world stopped. And we all had one common thing. And then it just fell apart. Politicians, race wars, Barack Obama.
So, y'all know I had to come back and tell you what happened. 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks and 1 day, because today's June 16th, I posted that video on May 25th. 3 weeks later, my employer, they found the video. So I went into work today. Everything was very normal. I helped the finance department set up their check scanner. While I was doing that, I had a couple of the executives come over to me and they were asking for help with this or asking for help with that. And
listen, bitch, you can do 100 great things for your employer. It only takes one fuck up, and that's all they pay attention to. That's life. You could be the world's greatest soldier. You get a DUI, I'm kicking you the fuck out. You could be the fucking soldier of the year, and I will do my best to put you out of the army for a fucking DUI.
And it was like so busy that the finance guy that I was helping, he was like, oh wow, you're popular today. And I was like, yeah, I don't know what's up with that. So I don't think anything of it. I'm just going about my merry little business. I have an interaction with my boss that's a little bit strange, but not really. So what happened was, one of the executives asked if I could make his laptop a personal laptop and remove it from the domain of the company that I work for, that I'm contracted by. So I have to run it by my boss. And so I had to go and ask her for permission. She was like, oh yeah, he's an executive. He gets whatever he wants. Just go ahead and do it. But before I asked her, like when I knocked on her door, she looked up and she had this look on her face like she was irritated. You know, she had this look on her face. I couldn't quite place it, but it was just like a fleeting look. Once I started talking, you know, she, you know, changed her demeanor.
A little bit aggravated. Tired of these no offense to anybody that's here, but these non-military people that have never served a day in the military making decisions that put people like me in danger. And when you have a chance to stop it, they don't want to stop it. We're pawns. We're always pawns for the American people and the American government. It's old men fighting, young men dying. That needs to stop. But war is needed at times.
Or whatever.
In the Bible.
And so she gave me the approval. I went, I did the laptop, I gave it to the executive, and that was that. Maybe like an hour later, she stopped by my office and she's like, hey, did you get such and such situated? And I said, yeah, he's good to go. And she was like, okay, thank you so much.
You're fired.
And that was it. I would say like 30 minutes after that interaction, I went to go like look at my Slack messages or my email or something to follow up with a user, and I couldn't get in.
I don't understand why. Because I actually had watched her previous video of her giving too much information and divulging too much information about what was going on with the company, who, if I'm not mistaken, was about to get let go, all of this other stuff, right? And so they post this information on social media. And I'm wondering, what do you want us to do with it?
Exactly.
Because the one thing that I'm unwilling to do is I'm unwilling to put my own well-being on the line for content creation and social media, especially when I
haven't watched this yet, so
can't sustain myself with it. And she giggling like it's cute and it's fun. And everybody in the previous video, and of course I'm gonna link back down in the description. I always like to give credit to the content creator regardless of whether I agree or not. I actually was looking to do a reaction video to it. For whatever reason, I shelved it, and I was like, I don't think I ever got to it. But
No, that's
she
crazy because a lot of stuff that I put that I want to show, a lot of times like, yep, never mind. I'll put it till tomorrow, and then I forget about it.
was basically divulging and giving up too much information about other employees and what was going to happen and all of this other stuff. Y'all can go back and watch it if y'all want to. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to have a conversation about how are y'all and why are y'all letting social media ruin your lives, ruin your finances, ruin your ability to feed yourself, especially when you have other people that are sitting there complaining about the fact that they're not making ends meet. And I think that that's largely based off a lifestyle, but they're not making ends meet and it's not conducive for their lifestyle based off of the amount of money that they make, and or they can't find a job that they feel like they want and they have to settle for something that may be less than ideal from what they used to. Y'all are putting your whole lives to go viral.
Yep.
And I don't get it. I cannot figure it out. It doesn't make sense to me. There was a lot of things that I felt like I needed to get off of my chest, and a lot of things that I felt like would be conducive to society and the world via social media, which in hindsight,
Yo, I just realized I was trying to behave until fucking Hakeem Jeffries opened his stupid mouth.
so thankful that I played it the way that I played it prior to actually going all in when it comes to expanding my voice and stuff on social media. I'm very thankful that I'm not limited by my interactions, right? I'm very thankful for that. And the reason that I'm thankful for that is because it shows discipline, it shows character, and I'm not willing to embarrass the person that was writing my checks and ensuring that I had the ability to continue to feed into investing in myself and my family and all of that stuff and generating a significant amount of revenue. Why would I throw my employer under the bus? And if you really don't care that much, then you need to go and make sure that you remove yourself from said organization that you don't agree with instead of continuing to take money from them if you just genuinely think that they're going about playing things the wrong way. But it doesn't take away from the initial point. Why are y'all feeling so compelled to tell all of your personal business on the internet to the detriment of yourself? Meaning that you're willing to lose your own ability to feed yourself. You're willing to lose your ability to take care of yourself. For what? To go viral? And most of the people that go viral, that don't mean that you're going to be making enough money to sustain yourself for the rest of your life. There's plenty of people that go viral and then they just broke. And the worst thing you could be is a person that go viral and you still broke. And you don't have a job as a result of it. Let me hear the rest of what she got to say.
My email wasn't working.
Good.
My password wasn't working.
Good.
And I immediately thought, okay, I'm being offboarded. This is me being offboarded.
You mean fired?
I'm like, shit, they found the video. So I'm cool, I'm calm, I'm collected. I'm like, okay, this is the day. My time is up, okay? The jig is up.
Jig.
So I leave, and when I leave, I call the company that I have the contract through, and I'm like, hey, I just want to know, am I being offboarded?
Fired. Why is it funny?
And he's like, I don't know why you would be. I don't have any orders for you being off. Like, what?
She wasn't even an actual employee. She was a contractor for the company that she was working with. And she doing crazy stuff. Now, that's real crazy.
He's like, let me check on that. I'll put a ticket in, and then I'll get back to you in the morning. And I was like, okay. And maybe like an hour later, I got a call from the guy who cuts my checks. And he was like, hey, Tiffany, so I'm just going to get straight to the point. I got a call from the company, and I'm pretty sure you already know what this is about. They do not want you to come back to the site. And I said, is this about the TikTok videos? And he said, yes, this is 100% about the TikTok videos.
I still don't see why it's funny.
I'm thinking in my mind, I wonder who found out. Like, who was it that
What's up,
actually
Deputy?
encountered?
Are y'all seriously like laughing and joyous and enjoying yourself? Is this something to laugh at? Because it's almost like, it seems
You
fake,
just
like a
lost your
fake
job.
laugh to me. Like, oh man, like, for social, putting on for the gram.
video? Was it my boss? I'm interested to see how all of that went down behind the scenes.
You don't need
Like,
to know.
I want to know. If you're out there and you're watching this video and you work at the company, please let me know how it went down behind the scenes, because
Sent
we
to the
gotta
temp
know.
service, your
We wanna
So you
know,
can tell?
okay?
So you can get them in trouble and get them jammed up too?
Also, the HR girl was not in the office today. I did notice. I don't know if she got fired for what happened, for what I said. I don't know why she would.
People
I'm
getting
not
people
sure.
jammed
Or
up,
maybe
bro.
she
So you
saw
got
the
someone
video.
fired,
Maybe
too.
she's the one who encountered the video.
People getting people jammed up, messing up their lives, messing up their bag, messing up their money. And they think it's cute. They think it's hilarious. Yes.
And she didn't want to come to work today and face me, or maybe whatever I said in the video, she was so perturbed by it that she called out. I don't
Holy
know.
shit, a nigga that you
But
work
the HR
perturbed?
girl was not there. My boss was there, and she was pleasant. You know, she was pleasant enough. And so, yeah, that's how it all went
I get
down, you
another fucking
guys.
job.
So what's next for me? I guess I'm about to be a full-time content creator. So help your girl out, hit the follow button. You know what time it is. Like, we're doing this full time, okay? No, but honestly,
You're about to
I've
be
always
broke.
wanted to do content creation. Like, I've always wanted to do content creation and take it seriously. So I guess this might be the push I needed. I've also been wanting to get into real estate. So if you know anybody in Georgia who can help your girl do some fix and flips, I really want to get into that domain, because obviously
Well, you
corporate
have to have
America
money
is not
to
for me.
flip and fix a house first. You don't have a job.
So there you have it. For
That-
all of you naysayers.
That TikTok money is going to get her through. She's going to make so much money on her content creation. Content creation. You must be doing well off. You know how much I've made since I started this back in 2020? Let's go check. $37. $37. And a lot of it's from Rumble, so I can't really get that money. So it's kind of like zero.
And haters, your girl was finally caught. So yeah, I knew it was a possibility, so I'm not blindsided by
She's faking
this.
it too.
I didn't have anybody to give me a heads up, unfortunately. How ironic is that? But yeah, that's the update.
I think that this is the dumbest thing that I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh.
This is so dumb. Could you imagine being in a relationship with a person that comes home and say, yep, I got fired for posting on social media?
You dumb son of a bitch.
And you know what? I'm going to just go in the... Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all...
He probably would have said, you dumb son of a bitch.
From 1997.
All right. Now let's talk about the UK. 250,000 women and girls, 95% Islamic immigrants. Covered up over 5 years. Oh shit.
11 a.m. Eastern when we stream, link in the description. Let me start out with this. 250,000 British girls raped, trafficked, victims of sex crimes. 87% Muslim perpetrators from 1955 to today.
Okay, 87.
Have you ever doubted evil in the world? Is everything nuanced, gray? Or is this one that you can declare evil? And then it comes down to, what do you want to do about it? Now, we'll get to the enablers.
So if you want to read the entire report, it's 300 fucking pages long, but it's right there.
Of evil. For years, people like Mehdi Hassan wanted you to believe that this idea of Pakistani Islamic grooming gangs, it was just a conspiracy theory created by racists, and if you believe it, you too are racist.
from those who do want a big further inquiry is that actually it was a very specific section of the community, a very specific section of the Muslim community. And it was British Pakistani men who they believe were operating under some warped cultural thing, which they felt entitled them to behave this way.
That's not proven, right? But it's very interesting that you pick a sample and then say, these are the towns we're talking about, they're all brown. Well, why can't we talk about Cornwall or Glasgow or the West Midlands? I'm saying this is a phenomenon that happens nationwide. Why are we defining child sex crimes and grooming gangs by race unless you're a racist or trying to make political...
Well, because it's true. It's okay for them to be fucking pedophiles because they're Islamic.
Hay out of this.
If you could cut rape by more than half with one change in immigration policy, would you do it or would you fear the label of racism? That's why.
I'll be labeled a racist.
Also, when they say, well, it hasn't been proven, right? Because people like you block it.
Yeah.
Someone had to go and independently investigate this. And now some people will be pressured to. So let me explain to you the 3 things that we're going to be doing. Really 4. We're going to get to the findings of Rupert Lowe's report, the media blackout, the cover-up therein, and finally, exactly why this is so common in Islamic communities. Not just in the UK, it's not a surprise.
Funny, 250,000 women and kids in the UK. And remember when we had almost 500,000 missing illegal kids?
Anywhere in the Islamic world and any enclave or ghetto that is majority or almost entirely Islamic. This is what you see consistently across the board. Hint, it goes back to Muhammad, who did this. He did do this. He had sex slaves and condoned it. So first, I know that some of the information here, some things are allegations and some gaps have had to be filled in because those in positions of authority in the UK have refused to do their job. So let me explain to you the methodology. What was done is 2 local authority districts, they were confirmed, right? It was Rotherham and Telford. So they used the data that they had as kind of a sample study. Then they extrapolated that to the national figures, including 149 other districts where grooming gangs were identified. So 250,000 is actually considered a very conservative estimate. But let's just, for the sake of argument here, say, okay, anywhere between 175 and 400,000 as far as girls raped from 55 to today. Let's just do that. Let's just say, okay, anywhere from 75% to 95% Pakistani Muslim or Islamic migrant. We're just going to use the numbers that are given as a hard estimates in this report so that you don't try and nickel and dime us on this one. It's a lot, it's significant, it's undeniable. Let's get to the actual content in the report. So from 1997
in it too.
to 2018, 87% of grooming gang convictions were Muslim. They make up only 6% of the population. Of course, you'd well know that this time period just happens to coincide with the mass migration that we have seen in the UK, and by the way, has been welcomed and orchestrated by those in government, progressives. Now, the grooming gangs, they spanned approximately 40% of all UK local authority districts. So again, this is part of the methodology.
It's all over the country.
250,000, the number, largely, almost entirely white girl victims, were subjected to, and it's not limited to this, but primarily rape, gang rape, trafficking, torture, pregnancy, forced conversion to Islam. This is the part that's very disturbing. Some of the grooming tactics included targeting not just young women, but as young as 8, coercing them with drugs, alcohol, filmed the rapes as a form of blackmail. They, according to the report, operated under an honor and shame-based clan code. The girls were called English pig dogs, white trash, and the groomers justified, we saw this time and time again, according to the report, they justified the rape on religious grounds that the girls were really bad and they were going to rape the badness out of them.
Yeah.
And this is common. This is a common belief. And not all Muslims, not all, but a lot.
Yeah. And these were, so just to be clear, these are not random Muslim men that happened to rape somebody. These are rape gangs.
Yes.
That's very, very critical to this. It was very well organized groups of men doing this. in these cities. And so the 2 cities they were able to confirm all the numbers from the gangs, they looked at other areas that rape gangs like that were operating and extrapolated out, and they feel like that is the low end of the number that they would have.
And
250,000.
So that's the methodology. That's kind of the top line items there in the report. Now let me give you some anecdotal. Now not all of these things can be verified. Then we'll get to some more empirical that can be. There are direct accounts from 24 survivors in the report. One of them is a girl named Kate. She was groomed at 12. Allegedly raped by a dog as groomers took bets as to which
like I said, that report I posted in the chat already. 300 pages.
Fits the dog would use. She was forced to rewatch her own footage. Felicity, groomed at age 8.
That was weird.
Described punishment rooms where she hung upside down by her feet, which, by the way, we have seen this across the Islamic world. Just look at Hussein and Qusay Hussein. They would do this, pick out girls from grade schools, well known. Whipped, peed on. The men would pour substances on them, laugh. Also witnessed, she alleged, a baby tortured to death in front of its mother.
Literally, that last victim, that statement that was up there, right after her 8th birthday.
Now, again, you'll say, well, this is just, but this is just salacious. Okay, 250,000. We're talking about a systemic problem. We're talking about one that is avoidable. It is avoidable. Michelle, groomed age 13, allegedly raped by 600 or 700 Muslim men. Now, matter of record would be that she was pregnant 4 times, 2 miscarriages, abortion, 1 surviving child. So I know that some gaps are filled in, that some are allegations, but there's a lot of verifiable information in here too.
Yeah.
They're not just wandering in the dark here.
Yeah, 24 of these stories.
Yeah.
That they chose to put into this report.
Yep. Now, you may say, hey, that's just salacious. You're just using that because, it's clickbait. All right. Hey, anyone want to argue that the media doesn't do that? Tabloid media? I mean, these are people who, how long do they talk about Donald Trump allegedly hiring Russian prostitutes to pee on furniture, right?
Yeah.
So they're not above that. So let's look at the media. 0 reporting from the biggest outlets in the UK. Guardian, Daily Mail, The Sun, Telegraph, Independent, Mirror. 0. BBC did once because they did a hit piece on the funding of Rupert Lowe's report. Right? They tried to do a hit piece. Yeah. And by the way, they had to retract and apologize because he was cleared. So when they thought they could do a hit job on the guy reporting on the 250,000 at least girls raped, they ran it. And then they had to retract it. No actual coverage of the acts of evil.
Yeah, so they thought it was important enough to cover, but not the actual stuff that he found out.
Yep.
And why would you be going after a person who was just trying to research what was actually happening?
Right.
Crazy how that works. The investigator gets attacked. They find corruption, they get attacked.
That's all he was raising money for at the time, and that's what they tried to hit him for. They gave him, he says, they gave him 10 minutes to respond before publishing the story. Parliament came out and said, no, you guys don't know what you're talking about. He didn't break any laws. They had to retract the story, and then they've been completely silent. I will say this, maybe research can fact check me. The Independent that we listed there also released, I think, a hit piece about Rupert Lowe, but not this story.
Well, we know how this goes because we've experienced this on a much smaller level. Like, just use the Nashville Manifesto as an example. Yep. Right? You were told, Audrey Hill, that there was no political motivation. It seemed random. Then when we got those pages to her journals, the manifesto, immediately, it's not true.
Yeah.
This is faked. And they said, well, it is true, but the parents don't want to see this, and then they threatened to investigate us, sue us. By the way, we're still waiting on that. Same thing happened with the bullet engravings with Charlie Kirk. Hit piece, New York Times, unconfirmed until it actually came out that it was confirmed. So what they do is they lie, they deny, they cover it. They go, oh, there's no proof. Yeah, because you block the actual. The government should be investigating this. They were supposed, and they didn't. They certainly haven't done it adequately. And we'll get to some more clips there because we have interviewed some people vying for positions in government in the UK. And I hope that you remember them by name. Now we get to the cover-up, the media blackout. That's what enables, for example, the police to systematically, check the references, ignore the instances of rape. In other words, these girls came forward, they disclosed it.
Yeah.
So the same people who want to tell you that 1 in 4 women are raped, but most of it goes completely unreported and they make up a number, They want to ignore this here where young girls tried to come forward and report the rape, and they were either ignored or the police in some cases vilified, criminalized the victims as prostitutes. They destroyed evidence, allegedly. In many cases, documented, returned the girls to their abusers, actively shielded the perpetrators. Why? To avoid that awful accusation of racism.
Yeah. It even gets worse. One mother, allegedly, in this report, called police to talk about her daughter being trafficked and said it was Asian men. And the police said, don't say it's Asian men because that's racist. You can't say it like that. And here's the other part that people are like, did this actually happen? At least she's being exposed to another culture. This is in the report from a mom who called the police.
Yep. Please go read this report and support it. Distribute it as best you can. Social care, social services, they, according to the report, placed vulnerable children in homes that basically functioned as trafficking hubs. They dismissed a lot of the, again, disclosures of rape as lifestyle choices. Where are all the feminists talking about the victim culture here, right? Victim blaming. They talked to victims about contraception instead of investigate the abusers, allegedly destroyed records, retaliated against whistleblowers. Let me give you some examples. Anna was groomed at age 13, abused by dozens of men. By age 15, she was forced into a Sharia marriage. She described her situation as domestic slavery, and a social worker attended the wedding.
So, like, where's the parent?
Jeez.
NHS, here are the things that are documented. So you have to fill in some gaps. But a lot of it is provable, and a lot of it is included. Here are some examples. Records of child abuse. In other words, you can't know that they referred to you as a pig dog or that they bet on a dog, which orifice the dog would use or what words they said. But you can, in a documented, verifiable way, observe genital injuries, sexually transmitted infections. These were documented. Rape-related pregnancies, suicide attempts. So these things were observed, and NHS, in many cases, would then discharge those same children back to their abusers the same night. Documented.
Dude, that's fucking wild.
Another example, Chloe was groomed at age 10. Groomer forced a whiskey bottle into her vagina where it shattered.
Oh, shit.
She was treated, discharged, no questions asked about the injuries. That's something documented. That's something you can prove. Whiskey bottle in vagina, young girl, shattered, treat the injuries, no follow-ups? Well, we know why. This brings us to, you would know them as like the Democrats, the left, the Labor Party.
Mm-hmm.
They blocked conservative attempts to launch a national inquiry, meaning an investigation. This was in January 2025. I remember
It wasn't a close vote.
Pierce Morgan talking about Tommy Robinson, right? I've done this shit, but you go, it's not a big thing. No, it is. And now it's undeniable. What are you going to do with it?
Ignore it.
Then in June 2020, Starmer kind of changed his mind after there was an audit, and he announced that there would be a national inquiry. But we really haven't seen the results. It was launched, but it obviously avoids glaringly some of these huge issues.
Well, hold on. He said in June there was going to be one. In April of 2026, almost a year later, if you had instances of rape being alleged, rape gangs roaming your country, and you said no in January 25, yes in June of 25, and then it took almost a year, do you think maybe there'd be more cases piling up in those, 10-ish months?
Well, you got to give them time to cover their tracks.
Yeah.
How hard is it to pick up the phone, ring, start an investigation? That should take a day to at least start the process.
Yeah, to investigate corruption within the government, within the police force. You know what's really easy? Saying that the police are racist. That's really easy. Really easy to make a claim.
Oh, the Henry Novak is.
Yeah.
Or any other citizen in Britain right now.
Really difficult to actually conduct an investigation and ask hard questions and genuinely seek answers. So according to Rupert Lowe, there is no mandate to examine the national scale of the problem, meaning the inquiry from, being directed by Keir Starmer, the overwhelming ethnic and religious profile of the perpetrators, so that's not included, the honor and shame-based cultural drivers, or the role of political correctness and electoral cynicism in allowing the abuse to flourish for decades. Victims and survivors are notionally placed at the center, yet the terms of reference carefully avoid the very questions that the public and the survivors have demanded be answered for decades.
Yeah.
So we ask, well, why would Keir Starmer deliberately, in conducting an investigation, avoid ethnicity, avoid religion, avoid the demographics, avoid the patterns? If you're running an investigation, it's to prevent someone else from being subjected to the same evil crimes. That's the reason for an inquiry. But if you don't want the answers, or you forbid the answers from coming back that could be used in a way to prevent the crimes, well, it's an exercise in futility. According to the report, this is, I believe this comes from Lowe, wrote, while Sir Keir Starmer, still being respectful, was the director of public prosecutions, it has been reported that 13,000 suspected rape gang members and pedophiles were let off with warning letters.
Literally.
What the fuck, Starmer?
Warning letters.
Tisk, tisk. Don't do that again.
And then this brings us to someone who wants to, I think, run for prime minister.
Yeah, maybe at some point.
He's a mayor of Manchester, Andy Burnham. We have an interview from Lane, the hero of Japan, actually catching up with him in South by Southwest. And it's very illuminating. You see where their priorities lie. But in the report, it says, nor has Burnham exercised his powers as police and crime commissioner, a position he automatically holds as an extension of his mayoralty, to prosecute any of the officers found to have failed the victims of the predatory gangs.
That's not an accusation. They've been found to have done this. He hasn't prosecuted any of the officers that he has evidence against.
Mm-hmm.
That's not just somebody made some story up. There's evidence, and he's doing zero with it.
What's more reasonable? There's a political motivation. It's inconvenient politically, and they're not really conducting this investigation. Or there is not a single officer who's been involved with this. Comment. What do you think is more reasonable? And here is actually, the video in question. Lane, our producer, Lane the Brain, caught up with Burnham on this issue last year at South by Southwest. And you can see the wheels start turning and Burnham go, oh no, wait, well, we don't want to go into this territory.
When I came in as mayor, I said we're gonna have a review. We're gonna have an inquiry into how this was handled in the past, and was it handled in the wrong way because of fear about upsetting communities? Because that can never be the case when it comes to crime and sexual exploitation. You can't let any concerns about community relations stop you investigating and prosecuting and convicting criminals.
What a lot of Europeans I've talked to would say, though, is we're importing that willingly. We know that this is a culture that doesn't necessarily reflect our values, and we're trying to integrate that.
I don't know personally where you're going with that. Because
I just want to know, are these people crazy, or like what's driving this narrative?
I think there's a lot of Islamophobia out there. The Muslim community has lived in Greater Manchester for decades, and we do it peacefully. There's, all communities have, criminals and people who divide us. We are, I would say, a pretty good model of people living side by side with each other, and I don't accept the premise that one community is a problem and all the others are not. I think that's a narrative that I'm...
Well, that's absolutely true, especially in every other country in the world. 13% in the U.S.
I don't know. Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate you taking the time.
So, hey, does this change it? We're an example of living side by side and peacefully. 250,000 rapes. 87%.
Sometimes examples are cautionary tales.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Does it change it? Well, okay, so if they are the example of how Islam, just people say the Islamicization, just Islam, Western world.
Oh, great, we'd have storms tonight.
Would we now accept, they're incompatible because you're not living side by side peacefully. And by the way, it's only going one way. It's not going the other way. It's not native-born people in the UK, white folks, disproportionately raping young Muslim girls. It's not happening. So does this change that? Rumble.com today. And you can also support your favorite creators. Step away from big banks. Rumble Wallet. Also, by the way, conservatives failed. The Conservative Party in the UK failed their people as well. They failed to impose mandatory ethnicity recording or launch a full investigation while they were in government. They, of course, allowed the problem to continue.
Like in the U.S., with a lot of crime statistics, how many of the Hispanics did they count as being white? How many Asians did they count as being white? Fuck, when I joined the army, they put white on my fucking military file. I had to go and fucking change that 4 years later when I caught it.
The grooming gangs as a small-scale problem because they're still a third rail. They want to be careful. They don't want to be seen as racist. And here's the thing. I will tell you this. Not only do I believe these numbers, because there's a lot of observable data, facts here, and I understand some gaps have to be filled in. They have to be filled in because those in charge, those who have been tasked with the investigation, refuse to do it. Not only do I believe that these numbers are conservative, I think you'd have to be insane to believe otherwise. I believe it is inevitable and will be in any Western country, civilization, if you mass import Islam. This will be the result. It always has been. To one degree or another. Let me make the case as to why. Now, not all. You always have to say, of course, not all. But far too many. And by far too many, I mean a lot. Both relatively and absolutely. Far too many Muslims believe that raping non-Muslim women is acceptable. And I know you're thinking ISIS, Boko Haram, Hamas, right? All these places, because they'll hand it out like in their promotional material. Hey, you get to rape all the non-Muslim women you want. But this is also something that we've seen in practice in pretty much every large-scale Islamic community in Europe. For example, we saw it in Cologne. You see it in Cologne, Germany. That was a New Year's event. You've seen it in Sweden.
They hand out flyers saying not to rape.
Not to rape.
That's sad.
Yeah. Now, let me explain to you why. That's in the Quran. Now, some people have dismissed it and said, well, actually, we don't fully believe. And yeah, there are a lot of Muslims who dismiss it. Here's what you can't dismiss. Muhammad did it. Muhammad raped many enslaved concubines during conquest. Starting to get why that's different from Jesus Christ?
All Jesus did was wash a hooker's feet.
Yep. Jesus served. Muhammad conquered. And when I say this to Muslims who will be mad, I mean Jesus Christ, the Son of God, God in the flesh, the divine Jesus Christ, not serial pedophile, rapist, false prophet Muhammad. Why do I say so? Well, because I like my prophets not rapey. And give you a couple of names that are outlined and agreed upon historically. It's not in dispute. Rayana bin Said is one. Maria the Coptic Christian. There's Sophia bint Huai. I don't know how to pronounce the last one, but a lot of concubines.
Holy shit.
A lot of enslaved women. You know, like Conan the Barbarian. Mm-hmm. Hear the lamentations of the women. That was Muhammad, only he actually did it. To be fair, he was a gentleman where he would wait until, they might be 9 years old. Now, to be clear, I'm going to read you some verses here from the Quran, and you need to understand the context is the right hand possessions has been historically and unilaterally agreed upon as dependence of a man. So that would include, in many cases, your wife, but certainly would include to them, justly enslaved concubines, captives. You would refer to them as sex slaves because that's what they are today. So, Quran 4:24, and also prohibited to you are all married women, except those your right hands possess. So you can rape the ones you take in war. It's a perk. Quran 33:50, this was specifically addressed to the Prophet, permits relations with those whom thy right hand possesses out of the prisoners of war whom Allah has assigned to thee. Oh, no, meaning the ladies, if you kill all the husbands through conquest, and now they're your sex toys. Quran 23, 5-6, and there's 70, 29 through 30, where you see believers praised for guarding their chastity, except from their wives or those their right hands possess. And that's an important one because people go, well, that just means like your wife. And they'll try and whitewash it, say, like Christians believe your body is not your own. As a husband, it's your wife's, and as a wife, it's your... No, but this says, except from their wives or those their right hands possess, in the context of enslavement, conquest, concubines. It's really this simple. Western civilization emulating, to the best of their ability, Jesus Christ. Christian values. But let's just go Jesus Christ. Okay? That's the standard bearer. Islam, Muhammad. How could you expect anything else? How could you expect anything other than this interview that was circulating online from 2011, the father of a convicted rapist, child sex offender? Who do you think he blamed when interviewed? Do you think there was remorse? No, he blamed the system and the 13-year-old victim on camera.
Rizwan Razak was found guilty of raping a 16-year-old. His younger brother Umar was found guilty of sexual activity with a child. Their father has never spoken to the media before, but he has agreed to talk to me because while he accepts his sons were guilty, he also feels let down by police and social services.
I'm angry with the girls involved. I'm angry with my lads involved. I'm certainly angry with the system that's failed these girls and these men. If the system were right, if social services looked after these girls properly, if police did their job properly, these girls wouldn't be there knocking about 11 o'clock at night, and these lads wouldn't have gotten involved with them. Rizwan believed that she was older than 16.
She's baffled.
And all the evidence suggests that she looked older than 16. And obviously she wasn't a virgin or new to sex.
So you don't see it as rape?
I don't.
And she's 13. She's 13 years old.
Watch.
Well, yes, obviously, that's some responsibility lies for it. But as far as grooming is concerned, I think that the judge has gone over the board, the jury has gone over the board, the police has gone over the board.
What the fuck?
Just because these lads were Asian.
So I want you to take that into context. Yes, it's anecdotal. I'm giving that to you as a follow-up to the empirical. He's had years to think about it. He's sitting down in an interview, and even after thoughtfully processing it, she says, well, the girls are 13. His response is still clearly a given. So, well, yeah, so obviously some responsibility lies with her. The exact opposite of what you would expect from any member of a civilized society, right? The correct response is, that's what makes this so evil. She was only 13. But why would you expect that response from someone who follows a prophet who married a 6-year-old, to be fair, only fucked her when she was 9? Here's the other thing. When those on the Marxist right, and I don't want to get into the whole Israel thing because there are legitimate criticisms, and we've talked about it, and AIPAC can go screw themselves with a wire brush. But when those on the right say, of course, this is just what neocons want, to vilify Islam, whereas we really share a whole lot more in common.
No, we don't.
You now know those people are being dishonest. You cannot have an issue with immigration and say we need to secure our borders and say, yeah, but we don't really have a problem with Islamic immigration. That's not the boogeyman. It is. It's worse than the boogeyman. And you are enabling it. You want me to ignore the data. You want me to ignore every single Islamic country, both today and historically. And you want me to turn a blind eye to Muhammad's life teachings himself. I guess if I ignore all of that, come on. It's just propaganda from the Jews to be concerned with Islam.
But it's partially true.
Or Islam, as an ideology, religion, is the single greatest evil that has been thrust upon the world since the crucifixion of Christ. Because it's warped it.
I mean, literally, wasn't there like
deliberately co-opted
because of this?
What I believe is the truth, and the only truth, God, Jesus Christ, right? Good guy God. Let's refer to him.
Oh.
Taken it and co-opted and said, yeah, we're just like that, but actually there's more to the story. And what you should really do, here are the results. And we have people who claim to be America first, MAGA, saying, you're just buying the propaganda. These people make the best neighbors. How in the hell are you going to sell that to folks?
Talking about you, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Talking about you, Tucker Carlson. Talking about you, Thomas Massey. You guys saying, oh, everything's Israeli. Right. Half of the government is controlled by Israel. And the other half is by Qatari money. It's funny how Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, all these motherfuckers, all of a sudden, oh, fuck, man, we need some ratings. Oh, Islam isn't that bad. Islam isn't. They didn't see the shit that I had to see that Islam was doing. Tucker's a rich kid. Fucking Candace Owens got rich because of some fucking racial shit. Marjorie Taylor Greene, well, she was slob-knobbing Donald Trump until, he was done with her.
This is the direct result. Two primary bad actors. Islam itself and leftists in the West. And I would add to that the Marxists on the right now. Trying to tell you that there's no threat here. These are the results. You can and should expect more of them. Anytime you get enough Islamic migrants in a country that cannot coexist with them. This is what will happen. What are you going to do about it, UK?
Well, UK just, like I said, Parliament passed a unanimous, almost pretty much.
What is 18 divided by 3?
Bill on starting mass deportations of these Islamic migrants. They're going, you know what? Seat's taken. Gotta go somewhere else. I hear Ukraine is welcoming immigrants from Muslim worlds, which is weird because Vladimir Zelensky is a fucking Jew. Yo, seen a lot of videos lately of me showing how dumb the UK is. We're finally back. We're finally back into the United States. And I swear to God, these people, they have to be smart. They've got to be smart, right? Because they're in college.
Unbelievable.
Okay. Bruh, I'm not in class right now.
Black guys. What's your name and major?
Amar. Get the money, twin. Biomedical science.
International affairs. Biomed. Biology and pre-med.
Graphic design.
Finance major.
My name's Jalen. I'm a chem major.
Does water freeze faster in Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Celsius.
Okay, Celsius. Why do you say that?
Because I'm pretty sure 0 degrees Fahrenheit is lower in Celsius or something like that.
Uh-huh.
I think.
So it gets there faster?
I think.
Does water freeze faster in Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Damn, he said it was going to be easy.
It is easy. Oh.
Probably, Yo, he said it was going to be easy. Probably Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit, okay.
Are you lying? Am I right?
No, I'm gonna get to that. Okay. Why do you say that?
I think that's what we normally measure in, right? Celsius.
How you know that?
Just cause. Celsius.
Why do you say that?
Google.
Google says that?
Google. Yeah. Fahrenheit.
How you know that?
I just know it.
You just knew it?
I think.
That's not a good look for your major, bro.
Wouldn't it be Celsius?
Celsius?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
I'm thinking about the freezer and everyone's work job. I think it's Celsius.
You think it's Celsius?
I think so.
Yeah. How'd you know that?
I don't know. I just thought of chemistry. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yo, as soon as he said it, I already knew what the answer was. But the more and more people you ask, I'm like, holy shit. Holy shit.
Perfect.
Reason point, all of that.
Yeah. No, it's actually, they're both the same.
Oh, they're the same?
Yeah, they freeze at the same time.
Yeah.
Celsius.
Just because the numbers are different doesn't mean it's going to be different. 32 degrees versus 0 degrees. Water still freezes.
So why do you say that?
Because it's colder.
Fahrenheit.
What were you going to say?
Oh, I mean, it should freeze at the same temperature.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's the same temperature. What do you call frozen rain?
Pass.
Pass?
I don't even know that bit.
Funny.
I'll give you options. Snow, hail, black ice.
Oh, black ice.
I just made that up. No, it's hail. What is 18 divided by 3?
I don't know. I'm going to guess like 2 point something, 3 point something. I don't know.
What is Earth's primary source of energy?
Probably electricity or like the ocean or something.
The ocean.
Maybe I was looking at things differently. But energy. Think about it. You're literally standing in it right now. That's our main source of energy.
I don't know. Main source of. Okay. Maybe like the water in the ocean and stuff like.
Bro, it's crazy. I'm taking that class right now. Oil? Nah. Wait, nah.
Like the Earth uses something for energy.
Solar power.
Elaborate.
Geothermal?
You just said solar panel.
Primary source of energy.
Light.
Oh.
Light.
Oh.
From where?
Electricity.
Oh.
Ain't that right though? That's shit right. That ain't right.
I mean, the sun. It's the sun.
Oh yeah, you right. Like,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is 18 divided by 3?
You got a remainder. I don't know. Isn't
A
it like
remainder?
18 shit. Oh my god, I feel so slow. Like I don't know. 18 divided by 3, not 4, 5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What is 5 times 3?
5 times 3 is 18.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Wait, guys. Now I seem slow. Wait.
Oh, you're slow. Let her know she's slow.
What is it? What is 11 times 12?
21.
Huh?
11 times 12. Guys, I'm done with the interview. I feel so slow.
All right, next person that gets these questions right, I have a surprise for him. What continent is Morocco in?
Africa?
Yes, that is correct. Okay, what is 10% of 150?
15?
That's correct. Okay, since you were the only person to get these questions right, I'm happy to tell you that today's video it's an exclusive deal you won't get anywhere else. So click the link, build your set, and upgrade your belt game today. What is 4 squared?
Ah, shit, I don't know. I don't know math.
Like,
she knows. 4 squared? Why would, I don't know, I'm dyslexic. Oh, it's 4 and then the exponent 4 at the top, right? Yeah. Yeah, so it would be 4 times 4, and then it's what the times the 4 is, and then it's what the thing is. Yeah, it's 4
You had
times 4 times 4. Yeah.
No,
No, it's the answer of the 4 times the 4 times 4 times 4. Yeah. No, it's the answer of the 4 times the 4 times the 4. Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh.
All right. What's 18 divided by 3?
9?
Mm-hmm.
Is it 9?
What is 4 squared?
What that is?
Like 4 to the second power.
Oh, like 4 to the second power. Oh, you talking about like when they do like, but 4 and they got a 2 on top, but it's really 4 times 4?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, what you asking me? What is it?
Yeah, what is it?
Oh, you asking me like the number, like the answer?
Yeah.
Oh, like wait, when you do like 4 times 2, it's like 2 extra 4s, right? And that's like probably like 64, I think so.
Oh.
4 squared should be 2.
2. Okay, there you go. What is 4 squared?
8.
Which continent is Belize in?
Probably somewhere in like Europe or Asia. Something.
Belize, Asia.
Asia. Okay. How'd you know that?
I just be knowing my continents, I guess.
Okay. No, it's not.
It's not.
Oh, what?
It's in North America.
Oh, wow.
Belize, like the country?
Yeah.
Eurasia?
No, it's not America. I'm gonna assume Europe. Is that the right answer?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's North America.
For real?
What is 11 times 12?
22. Wait, hold on. 122.
You sure?
11 times 12. 144. 130 some. The 112 times 12.
You're all
144.
around it, bro.
134.
134?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Hell yeah.
You know that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
What is 11 times 12?
121.
You sure?
Nah, but I feel like it.
What's 11 times 12?
122. I thought 121.
Decide on one.
11 times 12. Wait, isn't it 12 times 11?
It's the same
Oh my goodness.
Craziest thing I've ever heard. Well, you said an answer. Which one is the right one?
121.
121.
No.
Okay.
Is that right?
No, it's 132.
I should have known though, because 12 times 12 is 140 something.
Okay, well,
140 what?
12 times 12, 142.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay.
It's not. It's not.
It's
152? Please don't move this.
No. Which bird cannot fly?
A turkey.
A turkey.
And a turkey a bird. Okay.
Big ass bird. So ain't that a big ass bird?
Yeah, but no, they can fly.
Oh, for real?
Which country is known for sushi?
Asia?
Country?
A country. Shoot. Korea?
Japan, China, I don't know. I'm gonna say China.
Tokyo.
Chinese place, China.
Is Tokyo in China?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Which country? Ain't that like China or something like that? Japan, one of them.
Which one?
I don't know. I think it's China though, but it might be Japan too. I don't know. Oh wait, no, Korea.
No, Korea has something similar. It doesn't have fish in it though. It's typically pickled radish, maybe some kind of spam, imitation crab, egg. It's called kimbap. It's pretty fucking good.
North or South
Korea?
Korea. Because a lot of people be saying, like, when I be hearing people talk about sushi, I think they be talking about Korea. That's why.
Because they're like, oh, I'm gonna go get some Korean food.
Yeah. When I was little, I thought it was Chinese food, though. But,
Definitely not.
I think that's Korean food, though.
Okay, but you know for sure it's Korean.
I think so.
Okay, perfect. It's not.
It's not.
It's Japanese.
Yeah, I knew it was one of them. I knew it was one of them. Like, I ain't know which one.
It's
it
all
was.
in like the mix, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Name the tri-state area.
Tri-state area of America?
So the reason I remember tri-state area, I don't remember if he gets it right or not. When I used to do the Spartan races and I would do the tri-state Spartan race, it would be New York, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. That little area all ended up in New York for a race. And they call that the tri-state beast. I think I have the shirt somewhere.
Yeah, it's in America. It's like New York.
L.A.
Oh.
I said state, not city.
Oh, shoot. Hollywood.
Yeah.
So
Ooh,
New York.
DC.
DC is also not a state.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
You mean
Wait,
three
but we have
states?
2 DCs. No, we
What-
have
what?
Washington and we have Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
Oh, I got this. What the heck?
All right, let's go.
Michigan,
Nope.
Wyoming, Colorado. But what is this, Doofenshmirtz? North
Is that
Metro
Phineas-
Atlanta?
Is that Phineas and Ferb?
Yeah.
Oh, some guy said the same thing.
Because that's the only thing we've ever heard in our generation of tri-state area.
Phineas and Ferb. That's what the
Why
song-
is everyone keep
That's all I'm
saying that?
thinking of, bro.
Why
I
is
don't.
I've never watched
don't-
Phineas, so like I wouldn't know.
I don't know.
What was your childhood?
Tom and Jerry.
Wait, you still? I still gotta answer that?
Do you know? Like,
No, bro. I don't know. Maybe New York.
okay, that's one of them.
Okay, Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. That's
Okay. Massachusetts.
And Massachusetts. you
shit.
guessed?
Yeah.
No, you're just listening wrong. It's wrong.
Oh damn. Yo, I thought I was
Does water freeze faster in Celsius or Fahrenheit?
It's the same. It's the same thing.
It shouldn't be the same thing.
What do you call frozen rain?
Sleet. Hail. Hail.
Hell.
What is the Earth's primary source of energy?
The sun. The sun. Sunlight.
What is 4 squared?
4 squared. 16.
What is 18 divided by 3?
6.
18 divided by 3. 6.
Which country is known for sushi?
Japan.
What is 11 times 12?
144 minus 12. I still got math. 132. 11 times 12.
How I did it.
111.
No. No.
118.
118?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
119.
It's 132.
Okay, yeah, I forgot that one.
What is 18 divided by 3?
18 doesn't go in a 3. If I do that, it's going to be a decimal.
It took so long to answer 18 divided by 3. That is insane.
Wow.
I can't even. She couldn't even answer it. She gave up. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, if you're tired of your belts never fitting, make sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. This channel's kind of raw. I do go a variety of topics, but in my mind, nothing is really off limits when it comes to it. I got to talk about it. If I see something, I'm going to talk about it. So just know, anytime you come to this show, there's probably going to be a trigger warning. There's going to be a trigger warning because if I want to show it, I'm going to show. I don't have a filter, especially if I want that information put out. So if you got triggered by that Steven Crowder video, I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. But knowing coming into this stream, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Okay, especially if you guys have been watching me long enough. Alright. That specific story of those immigrant rape gangs in fucking the UK. needs to be put out because for 5 fucking years, for only what, 2 cities, 250,000 women and girls taken by these immigrant gangs and put into slave servitude. And you can't say anything because you'd be racist. And now the UK was like, you know what? We're going to stop this. They're going to start mass deportations. Did I fucking post that somewhere? Give me a second. I'm pretty sure I did. It might be on my Facebook. Give me 2 minutes. I didn't. I posted about it, but I fucking didn't put a link because of the 300-page inquiry. All right, like I said, that 300-page inquiry, let me see if it's still... Yep. So if you want to look at that rape gang thing, it's right there. 300 pages, a lot of it's testimony, but 250,000, just that one area. Imagine how much is being covered around the world in the name of racism, Islamophobia, Zion. What's the fear of Jews? There isn't a fear of Jews, is there? I don't think there is. Is there a word? Hold on. Oh, it's oh, anti-Semitism? What? How does fucking fear or hatred? Two different things. Fear and hatred. It can't be the same. They mean two different things. Anyway, that doesn't really fucking matter. It's coming. Well, actually, it's not coming. Ours just don't happen to be Islam that we know about. Especially when you have these Islamic donors, like getting money from Qatar, like Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly. I forgot about her. Candace Owens, Alex Jones. Oh, no, don't believe it. All of a sudden, Muslims are good. All of a sudden, Islam is good. We can coexist with Islam. Nobody's been able to coexist with Islam. Hell, it's what made fucking Iran go to shit in the 1970s. More Islamic revolutionaries came in. Completely changed the landscape. Look at that. It did it to Iran, did it to Iraq, and it migrated up towards Europe. And if they're hiding it there, what are they hiding in Europe? Or the rest of Europe? What are they hiding in Asia, Australia, North America, South America? Governments are covering it up. Inquiries like this need to be conducted around the world. Just so people will know, because people still don't believe it. If people believed it, we'd have people in jail. We'd have people in jail. But we won't. We won't. They're too rich. Too powerful. And they know how to get away with it because they've been getting away with it since the beginning of time. Different people, same story, same issues. And those people are the one that causes all this dissension in the country. That's why I hate everyone equally. Because fuck y'all. But I don't know where I was going with the rest of this rant. Fuck it. But I'm not telling you how to think because, well, just like with the Islamification of Europe, and then fucking Hakeem Jeffries being like, oh, Donald Trump did this to all these people just for his Iran conflict, totally ignoring everything since 2003, 2002. The tens of 20,000s that died. More than, I don't know how many fucking wounded. And still 1% of the population. Still only 1% of the population have served. Look at my nostrils. They're all weird today. I don't do coke, so count on that. But I'm not telling you how to think. I'm just telling you to think. And, oh. Well. I guess I got boring. It's all right, though. It's all right.